Hey guys, Scott here. Welcome to some more Narrated Thought Duels. Today I'm using my pure caster build. Currently level 120 right now. Taking the shit a bit higher to see how it works. So to start off, he's got a bubble, and I want to get this bubble off with Stars of Rune because it has pretty good chip damage, even through rolls. So that's a good thing to get bubbles off. Oh, I didn't get that attack off. That's unfortunate. I want to do this and combo it with this. I didn't rage. So I can give myself plenty of range to heal my Estus. Oh, that guy's definitely gonna win that trade. I think I should just poke him. Yeah, so I've got plenty of distance to heal right now. And I can probably finish him off with this. Stars of Rune is super good at catching people at rolls. Stars of Rune is an extremely expensive FP spell. You can only cast 2 or 3 times per actual bar. But Stars of Rune is almost impossible to take no damage from. You can take very little damage from it, but Stars of Rune is like... It shoots so many projectiles that you can't sidestep it and you can't roll through it, so it's guaranteed chip. So if people are staying at a distance and you just want to do some free chip damage, Stars of Rune is super, super good for that. So basically, sort of like my Faith build, the main bread and butter is going to be Carry and Slicer, just like Catch Flame is the main butter of that, because, you know, you can't really use a lot of the super high-end spells because they just cost a billion mana. I have 32 mind right now, which is a decent amount, but even if you have 40, 50, it's still... You can only do a couple of casts before you have to reload. So I think Carry and Slicer into Carry and Piercer is a very good combo because Carry and Piercer covers the exact distance of one roll. So you can sort of catch people as they come out of the roll. I'm trying to experiment with catching people out of 2 rolls if I charge it for a bit, because you can charge Carry and Piercer and it's really cool. But I'm not really sure exactly how that's going to work. So we'll see. And like I said, still learning. This is my first time really PvPing in duels with this build, so still got a lot to learn. Setting up magic limp blades forces them to either run to you or run away from you. And while they're running away from you, you can just freely shoot Stars of Runes at them. And for pretty much free damage. So this forces them to come into my range. And that's what we want. Because then they don't expect the aggression with Carry and Slicer. And there you go. So this build has a lot of options to deal with people at any range. You set up magic limp blades. These are these delayed spells like this. If you charge it, it's delayed even more. So you set these up, and that's going to force the opponent to either run into you or run away from you. If they run away from you, then you just start spamming Stars of Rune, because you will catch them a little bit, and you'll just basically be doing free damage with no danger of them punishing you drinking, like, you know, an FP flask or something like that. So that is how you control distance, and once they come into range, then you just bust out the Carry and Slicer and start spamming that. Now, Carry and Slicer can be parried, so you have to be a little careful if they have a parrying shield or something like that. You can't just willy-nilly spam it. Unlike Catch Flame, it can be parried. So you do have to be a little bit careful with that. But that's how you sort of control the battlefield with this type of build. You just use it with the various spells that kind of control the range. So usually I start with Magic Limp Blade just to see how they react to it. If they run away, then I Stars of Rune. If they run into me, I switch to Carry and Slicer. And then we just sort of go from there. But it depends on the type of character we're going against too. So this is going to be a bleed character. He used seppuku, which means he's going to be bleeding. And let's let him get down here. I want to see if he has a physic or anything. No physic. He's got a great shield. All right, so see, he's charging me. Damn, 1 hit bled. That's crazy. So we can charge him and get them on the roll catch. No. Damn, that bleeds in 2 hits. That's nutty. Okay, we're going to have to play this up differently. That's not going to win. So he was bleeding me literally with like a single hit and a half, which was terrifying. So at that point, I need to stay away from him. And that's what Stars of Rune is for. Stars of Rune is when people are trying to play a very far away game from you. And if that works, you will basically win that because it's free damage every single time. Granted, again, it's not very much damage if they spam roll, but it is free damage that they can't really do anything about. So it forces them to get in your face. And that's why Stars of Rune is such a good spell. Like I said, though, super, super expensive. Not something you can spam very often. It's just something that you do to pressure people that are kind of just trying to run away from you and not engage you. And then once they do engage you, you bring out the Carry and Slicer. That's what I found so far. I think I'm going to take Carry and Greatsword off. I don't really see this ever being useful. Carry and Piercer is just so much better. Yeah, I just don't see it ever being useful. It's good for ganks because it's a wide sweeping attack, but typically in 1v1s, you don't need like a wide sweep or anything like that. Typically people are like rolling away from you. Like if you show that you have a Carry and Slicer, people are not going to be rolling into you because that's like rolling into a straight sword. You're just asking for death. So, I think it's sort of redundant, and I'm not really sure what spell to put on there to replace it. I have a couple of ideas. I like the Glint Blade Phalanxes are kind of cool, but they don't do very much damage. And they cost a shit ton of FP as well. So, it's kind of like, I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure this invasion is failing, so we gotta wait. I'm not really sure what I should be doing for that. Let's actually take a look. Let's see. What do we got instead of carrying Greatsword? Duel's Moonblade is a bit more useful. It's basically the ranged version of that, so I guess we could try that. Thread's Mastery is never going to be useful. Founding Stars or Rune could be interesting too. Eternal Darkness, also, if it's a spellcaster, could be very good as well. Just not really sure yet, honestly. Maybe an Ambush Shard? We can try Ambush Shard. Maybe people won't be ready for it if I don't use it the entire fight and just kind of bust it out. You never know. I'm just trying as many random things as I can at this point to see what works. This is the guy that... Wait, I never touched... Oh my god. I never touched that, apparently. Yeah, apparently you have to touch all of those in order to be able to, like, have your sign appear in, like, the nearby areas. I didn't know that. Ugh. Won't be another failed one. Come on. There we go. Also, in my flask, I have the plus 10 int and plus 20% magic damage. Hey! He's got dual katanas. One of them's super fucking long. All right, so again, we're going to see how he reacts to a Glint Blade. He is choosing to... He's kind of in my range, so I'm going to try to catch him with this. This guy has 2,200 health. Holy shit. So, for the best chip damage, we can do Swift, or we can do Stars of Rune, and he's dead. There's pretty much no avoiding that. That guy had 60 Vigor with the Erd Tree 2, and also the Crimson Amber. That's it. He had pretty much the maximum health you can have without having 99 Vigor, so that guy was absolutely maxed out on health. But yeah, this is what I'm doing at 120. People want to go higher with this whole level, and I'm already at 80 int, and I don't know. The amount of shit I can do adding another, 20, 30 levels on this is disgusting. But I will adhere to whatever people want to do. I just want people to duel. So I just kind of want to show how much power you can still actually have with not that much. But so can they, so. But yeah, this build has been pretty effective because people people don't really know how to deal with pure sorcery yet. And I think the surprise of all of it has been why it's been so effective. But I'm still trying to see what counters this. Because I'm sure there is something. I didn't try Ambush Shard either. Hey! That is Golden Vow. We can run out as Flame Buff if we want. But I'm gonna let him stack all the damage he wants. Alright, so he was playing a very distant game. And so we're gonna... Oh, never mind. He's in my range. Ugh. If I get roll caught here. Ooh, Catch Flame. Cool. Ooh, that's like a lance. Very nice. Alright, I gotta do my Glint Blades. I'm not attacking enough. See how he reacts. Alright, if he stays at range, we do Stars of Rune. Free damage, like I said. We're just gonna force him to come in range. If not, then we do Stars of Rune again. And just keep doing it till he dies. There you go. That's how you control the battlefield with this this type of build. If they just refuse to go in melee range for you to attack, you just keep doing Stars of Rune. There's pretty much only one way of avoiding Stars of Rune, and that is if you have the increased damage taken and slightly more iframes crystal tier, I think. That's pretty much the only time you can avoid most of the damage. So it is a tool that definitely forces you into range, which is extremely powerful. And like I said, the giant mana cost is kind of offset by the fact that people are I'm only using this when people are running away from me. So if they're running away from me, I got 5 Ashenessus. I can drink and I'm not in any danger whatsoever. So you never use this spell right in people's faces. I mean, you can. It's just typically not a very good idea, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much how this build works. Start off with Magic Glint Blade, see how they react to it. If they come in range, Carry and Slicer. If they run away, Stars of Rune. And occasionally Carry and Pierce here to mix things up a bit. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. is that 2 curved greatswords? I can't tell. I don't know what that is. Looks like 2 curved greatswords. You have a physics drink? Yeah, there you go. No bubbles, so we're not going to Stars of Rune immediately. See how he reacts. And he's running away, so 3 Stars of Rune. Just free damage. He's almost dead already. There we go. Now he's in range. Nope. Continuing to run away, so he'll just die to Stars of Rune then. Okay. Once people realize that as soon as Stars of Rune is present, you must pressure the caster, this will not be nearly as effective. But right now, people really just do not understand how strong that spell is at a distance. You have to pressure the caster if they're doing that. And that's why I think the Glint Blade is such a powerful spell for kind of detecting how they're going to react to you casting spells. You have to charge the shit like immediately. Once you're in my face, I feel a lot less safe. Because although Carrion Slicer is a great close range tool, it does not really do any poise damage whatsoever. So if there's something bigger, they will basically outtrade me. And then that's not good. Oh man, my stomach. Hi Emma, how you doing? My cats are here. Alright. That is the Winged Scythe. It's holy damage. And it blocks... Does it block Ashen Estus? If so, that's going to be a large problem. Because then I can't heal my mana. So she is not pressuring me, so Stars of Rune it is. And... okay, now she's in my face. Good. Now I have to switch to Carrion Slicer. Carrion Piercer to Roll Catcher. Combo with the Glintstone. I'm sorry, Glint Blade. There you go. This build just does absolutely insane amounts of damage at 120, and I still have Rape is basically 2,000 health. I still have 60-something poise. Like, this is why I'm saying, like, I never really wanted a super high meta, but like, I don't know how much more damage you need than this. A different name. I'm trying to get some different names now. I'm curious how going against another caster will go, because if I know I'm going against another caster, I can just put on Eternal Darkness and then spam Stars of Rune and I'll be fine. Then again, so can they. Emma, get your face out of my chips. Oh my god. Stop it. Failed summon. Not sure why that happens. I think that happens like when you actually summon somebody and someone else summons them right before you. This happened in the other Souls games too, and it locks you out. But usually in the other Souls games, you can continue summoning more people. It's just if you use a Taunter's Tongue for that to happen, then you get invaded. Sometimes those people don't want to duel, they just want to gank you, so... not ideal for what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is another failed one. Unfortunate. Ooh, dual Scythe Chad? Damn. That's a new name. Damn it. Come on. I need to wait for a new, like, refresh. I feel like I fought this guy already. I need to pay attention to the names. I'm trying to, like, summon new people every time. Oh, don't you fail me again. Emma, you little shit. Her head is in the bag of chips. There we go. Get out of here. God. Hey! Gotta clean some chips off the floor now. That's the dragon thingy. Oof. I don't know what that is. That... Oh, that's the, Placiduce X's sword. He's trying to roll catch me, so we need to stay in his face. Alright, so this guy's not letting me cast spells too often. That's good. Alright, now the test. We should have a free Stars of Rune here, and then we can drink mana. 242. That's about the chip damage you should be doing. And it's got very little tracking. I hit him on the double roll. Nice. So the R1 hits you at the double roll with Carry and Piercer. And if you charge it even further, it can hit you on a triple roll. But not if the triple roll is completely in a straight line backwards. Emma, get your fat head out of the... Oh my god. Get out of here. Emma. God, fucking chonky ass cat. Literally stuck her head in the bag of chips. Nomadic murder. Aw. I want to fight that guy. These are probably not going to be science I can take either. Yeah. Ooh. We got Bingus Dickus. I'm assuming that's what his name was. I wonder if physics are going to be a thing that's allowed in like tournaments and stuff. Because everyone has access to them, so they're all like, you know, equal level. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be allowed or not. It's probably too early to say. But there are certain physics that do like insane things, more than just give you more damage. There's ones that like make your equip load like basically infinite. There's ones that make you get healed from all non-physical damage. Like there's a lot of crazy shit. It's another failed invasion. I feel like 90% of this video is just me waiting for people to fight me. Unlucky. He's buffed the last 3 minutes. I don't really have to rest. I can just wait for it to reset. God, I fought Melania today with this build and it was awful. Because Carrion Slicer does like 0 poise damage, so I could never stagger her. And she just like... Oh, God, it was rough. I don't even see any signs right now. I checked like the Academy gate and I found a couple of signs, but not too many. Oh my God. I wish they disappeared faster. So yeah, I'm still not sure where people are trying to do like fight clubs and stuff. I wish there was a way to not have gold signs show up and have only red signs show up, you know? But I don't really think it's possible. Damn it, man. That was so fast. I keep summoning Zeph over and over again. I feel bad, but all right. Maybe I'm going to sit down by the summoning stone instead. That's probably a better idea. Let's see if he treats us any different. I still got to fuck with Ambush Shard.
Hey! Hey!
All right. He's giving me time to cast this, so... This is definitely not the strat. You have to pressure this. Oh my god, that actually hitbox was nuts. I bet that does a ton of damage. Aw. Surprising him with the, I can just drink mana and then Stars of Rune. And he's pretty much dead. Damn, I tried to be fancy. He's trying to roll catch me. Alright, he should be dead. Such a good finisher, that ability. Again, like, look how much FP it drains. It's like all of it. But man, it is such a good finisher. It's crazy how strong that is. Now, the one problem I can think of if I'm like in a tournament or something, or someone's like, you know, stream sniping me or something, and they bring Barrier of Gold. Because Barrier of Gold is going to reduce my damage by a shit ton. And that is not going to be good for me. So I think I need some type of backup weapon or some type of, I don't know. I do, like, at least, I guess I could do Rock Throw maybe, or I don't know. I need some type of other damage type to deal with people that can do that. And I hear there's some pretty high magic resist shields too. So, there are definitely things you can do to this, but it's been good so far. Sir?
Hey!
Here we go. I know the Carrion Knight Shield's actually pretty darn good for magic resist. Oh wait, oh, alright. Guess he doesn't need a physic. Alright, so he's giving me distance, so we just spam Stars Are In. Thank you, Glintblade. Yeah, I don't even have to fight him. For the record, Faith Lightning spells are never going to outdamage sorceries ever. So even if I ate that lightning bolt to the face, I'm going to outtrade him every single time. Sorcery is the premier, like, big dick damage thing. So, definitely not a good idea from him. That's a new name. I think, anyway. Wonder how long I should make these videos. I feel like half an hour is like a good point. I just streamed for like 8 hours, so I'm honestly a little Elden Ringed out, so this one might be a bit shorter. But I just wanted to test these, test this build so far. Because it seems to be working out pretty darn well.
Hey!
And I'd love to see what a counter to this would be. Good to go? Any physic? No physic, okay. How does he react? Oh, he's moving in. We must have some latency. We definitely have latency. Just went right through him. Oh, we have insanely high latency. That's really bad. Oh, this is not even a real fight. This is silly. Oh, that was funny, though. That was super high latency fight there. I think once you have fights that have that high latency, it kind of becomes less skill-based and more just kind of... I don't know. It's just sort of RNG almost, just who presses the buttons. Like, because at that point when you have ping that bad, mechanics like poise and spacing and interrupting don't really matter anymore, and it's just sort of whose lag prevails. Definitely not fun. We'll not be summoning that guy again. Yeah, I've not really met anything that counters this so far. I'm not saying that there isn't, because of course there is. I would imagine like a guy with like an extremely high magic shield just like turtling me out, I guess, could eventually wear me out of FP before I can... No, because I can put all my flasks into or Ashen Estus, never mind. I don't think that would work. I'd eventually chip him down. Eventually. It would just be the most boring duel ever. So he's got the bubble, and as tradition with the bubble, we open with Stars of Rune. Ooh, hey, no, that's my opener! What? Stop that! Stop that! Was he using the no mana cost thing? Oh, that's cheesy. It should be out soon. Alright. My turn. Yeah, you like it. Oh, how you like it? How do you like Stars of Rune? Yeah, it's not so fun, is it? So what I was doing there's dodging left and right. That's how you take minimal damage from the spell. You can see, you know, it still chunked me down for 900 damage, but, you know, it wasn't enough to kill me. And he was using the FP flask that makes him not lose mana during the entire time. So he was just freely spamming that shit nonstop. So you can live against it. I just needed to live 10 seconds for it to, you know... Mage Battle Pog? I just needed to live 10 seconds for him to, you know, not kill me. I feel like the infinite FP thing is a big risk in terms of physics to use. Because once I dodge for 10 seconds, that's it. You've wasted one of your slots. Whereas, you know, you can pick one of the 3-minute buffs or something, you know, far more powerful. But if you're going for a big dick opener like that, it's not the worst idea. That was interesting, though. I wonder how this is going to go. I'm assuming Moonveil, because every mage actually just has a Moonveil. Yep, second Moonveil. Okay, so I have to be really careful about trading here. Because it's going to be bad. That should be interesting. Oh, I'll give him this physic. Alright. Yeah, so he's going to do the same thing. That doesn't reach me. Alright, we got his physic off. That's the important part. I definitely beat him at range. I do more damage than him. He's got to come in range. Spell catch. Oh my god, 648. That guy had some Source Heals on or something. Parry and Slicer should not be hitting for 648 damage. That man was... I don't know. I don't know how people are optimizing their builds. Like, the dude had no defenses and he did less damage than me. Like, I'm not cheating or anything. I guess he probably needed dex for Moonveils. Well, even then, like, I still have, like... How much dex do I have? 12. It's actually pretty low. I guess that's where the spare points are. You put them in dex, maybe. That's not to say, like, if I was to bring this 30 levels higher, I'd probably just put 30 points into dex for more cast speed. That'd be extremely good. Because cast speed, as I learned from going against that cheater yesterday, cast speed scales pretty well. Even like up until like, I don't know, 60, 70. It scales pretty darn well. I still have not used Ambush Shard a single time. All right, bleed build. Give him some distance in case he wants to physic. Dragon Bolt Blessing. Doesn't matter, we don't do physic. We're gonna do lightning. Alright. How does he react? Giving us distance, so he stars a rune. Ambush Shard? Oh, he's just... Ah, he put on Golden Barrier. Let's see if I can chunk through it. Wrong spell. So I'm going to be doing about a quarter damage now. That is literally bleeding me every other hit. Stop it. Stop it. I can wait out his barrier and be super boring, but I don't want to do that. I just have to do basically double the damage. Oh, he's gonna fucking heal too. This is gonna be so annoying. Yeah, fuck you. So that's the damage that Golden Barrier does. It is definitely a pain in the ass to deal with. I'm going to have to hit them basically twice as many times, but you can still do it, as you can see. Definitely still possible to do, but yeah, him healing on top of that too. God, that made that unpleasant. So, it's actually good. Good to know. Even if they put on Barrier of Gold, I will still be able to win. It's just going to take longer. Good to know. I already fought this guy so many times. Let's do a couple more. The Fierce Warrior Nubs 88. This build seems really strong, man. I'm not sure how to counter this if I were to go against it myself. I like how every meta build I've made so far has just been a pure caster. I haven't even touched weapons yet in this entire game. Who knows what fantastical things I can find. Hey. Hey. I'd heal about 13 health. That might come in handy. I guess he doesn't want the 13 health. Hi, Chad.
Hey!
And before he dies only because he doesn't have 13 health. Alright. How does he react to Glint Blades? He is running away. So, stars a rune. It's like a flow chart. Free damage every time. Stars a rune until he comes in range. There we go. Now he's in range finally. Carrion Slicer. Roll catch with this. Ooh, nice. Oh, he's another healer. Okay, then. I mean, I just have way more S's than you, so good luck. I don't get why people heal in duels. Like, I have double your healing. It's never gonna work. I was hoping to go against someone that can counter this. One more. Let's do one more. Maybe the next guy will be the guy. Barking Platypus. Oh, I really wanted it. Ooh, Sam. Sam's good. Damn it. Is there no one else? We just fought you and you are not gonna win. Already fought that guy. Sir Crunk? Did we fight Sir Crunk? Wait for one more wave. That sign is 100% gone. I'm not even gonna bother. One more rotation of signs. Yes, Nomadic Merchant. I want to see this guy. Dude, I really hate this fucking hat so much. But I have 414, and if I take it off, it goes down to 403. Like, it's pretty significant how much damage it gives you. It just looks so stupid. Commander's Banner, 20% more damage, 20% less damage taken.
Hey!
Hey. Does not have a bubble. Golden Vow, 30% damage reduction. I can just run these buffs out. The banner lasts 30 seconds, so I really could run it out if I want to, but I'll let him have his buffs. He is charging. Nope, not charging. So, 3 stars a rune. Here we go. Now he's charging me. Now we go into Carrion Slicer and Roll Catch. GG. So it's all about manipulating what they want to do. You make them want to be aggressive, and then you switch to full close range aggression and roll catch them. That's it, man. That's the build. It's pretty damn good. That's going to be it for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed. I might be making a build guide on this soon. I probably have a couple more changes to make, and I'm not sure which level I want to settle on. I feel like I literally don't need any more levels. Like 120 has been fine. I guess if I do 10 more levels to like 135 or something, I just get 10 more vigor or something. I don't know. Or a bit. I don't even need more poise. I don't need anything else. My build's done. Every other point I would get is just redundant. I guess more decks for cast speed. That's always useful. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.